Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is my 250 subscribers special Q&A. This is my first video ever filmed outside. I'm on my backyard swing right now because it's really pretty outside. We've got chickens here and yeah. It's windy. It's very windy, but it's really pleasant. Shut up. And I love just sitting here and answering your questions. For those wondering why I do not wear why I do not wear bangs right now, those are fake bangs. Like, they're made out of my own hair, but they're like, just shut your, my goodness. Like, they're fake and I put them here with a hairband. And since last week I've done my eyebrows and I finally feel more secure of not wearing bangs. Oh my goodness, this rooster won't shut up. So yeah, and I'm kind of officially in my elf phase. So right now I kind of got bored of wearing bangs. So yeah, let me move this a little closer. It's actually a ladder. I put my phone on a ladder. Well, way better. Let's move on to the first question. So also, shout out to everybody that asked questions. Thank you all for the questions, and I'm sure I'll have fun answering them. I love answering questions, so I'll probably make a new Q&A for every some 150, like 150, 250, 350, or maybe even every 50 subscribers, because it's just so fun. And the more often I do it, I think like people will get to know me better. Oh my gosh, like it just started to scream right now and I started my video. Anyways, Melissa Tintale asks, favorite place to do photography, like favorite picture you've taken? It depends. Like sometimes it happens to take very good pictures, like regardless of the of what's around me and where I am. Like, I don't know. The best picture I've taken, like one of the best, was also my first like really good picture that I've taken like by accident. This is the picture, and it was just an accident. I just stuck out my hand with the camera out of the car window. Like, we were going at like 70 something kilometers per hour, and I just stuck my hand with the camera out of the car window, and caught this picture. And I'm pretty proud of it. Like, I love this one picture, and it's one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. But I have a lot of them that I really like, and yeah, it happens to take really good pictures, even though I'm not like I don't have like a favorite place to do photography. Next, favorite season. Well, during summer, I think summer is my favorite season. During spring, I think spring is my favorite season. During winter, I think winter is my favorite season. During fall, I think fall is my favorite season. So, I don't know. What? Well, yeah. YouTube notifications where Belle tagged me in an announcement post. Well, if you're here, it happened. The notification happened to come right now while I was recording the video. So yeah, I don't know which one is my favorite season. I can't tell. Like, I love every season. Like, I love each season for its own. Um, like, each one has its own magic, and I love all of them for different reasons. Spring has like this nostalgic vibe and also this happy vibe, and I've got a lot of great memories from spring. But also autumn is like, I've got a lot of memories from autumn, though it's a little more boring. Like, the only important thing in autumn is my birthday, and then, like, why are these chickens screaming like this? Anyways, I don't know. I like all seasons. Favorite thing to do in free time? I've got a lot of hobbies, like arts, like drawing and doing crafts and stuff. But I also do embroidery. I also read, draw. Yeah, I already mentioned drawing, editing, recording stuff. Um, I'm kind of a huge procrastinator, so and I need to fix this. But yeah, my favorite hobbies are like these that I just said. Favorite adventure you've been to? You mean trip? If you mean trip, then I can say my 3 week trip to Sweden from 2022. It was pretty fun, though we were all sick for almost a week. But it was pretty fun. Like, I don't know, I love traveling, and um, being in another country was like interesting. And one huge adventure that happened during that day, bro, there's just been the 4 year anniversary for that event on May 12th, 2022. We were in Sweden for like three days, only for 3 days, and we wanted to go to the swimming pool, and we went shopping for some towels. And when we were at the metro station, we arrived at the metro station right when the doors started closing. My mom and my sister slid into the metro, and I was just there frozen and staring at those doors. I could have entered. I had the time to enter, but I was just frozen. I was petrified. And the doors closed. I was just an 11-year-old who knew almost no English and definitely no Swedish. I started crying. The train started moving. My mother pulled the alarm, and the train stopped. But the doors couldn't be opened for some reason. Like, they just didn't react to us pushing the buttons. Uh, Two or three teenage girls approached me and tried calming me down. At first, they talked to me in Swedish, and I couldn't understand anything. And I was like just staring at them, understanding nothing. And then they switched to English and asked me if I told me something like, "You don't speak Swedish, right?" And I understood what they could say, but I could not get the words out of my mouth to tell them what happened. When they asked me if I do understand English, I nodded, and they asked a little, and I nodded, yeah, just a little. And then finally the driver let me in through the door at the end of the car. And this was quite an adventure. I did not have any phone with me, and now if I think, I knew the way back to the host. Like, I perfectly knew all the stations that I have to go through, and I knew the number of the bus and stuff, but I did not have that card. I did not have that card. Well, there are these neighbors here. What? I did not have that card for public transport with me. And yeah, it was quite scary, but if I think now, I think it would be quite fun to just like be left at a station and to have to go back to the host's house by myself. Honestly, it's quite fun to walk alone on the streets. And I know, um, for those who are like, yeah, I know there are the dangers of walking alone as a girl, as a young girl, but also it's pretty effective to be like, to look sure and confident, sure of yourself and confident, because creeps do not really want those victims who would just give them a kick and a punch. Like, they want vulnerable people, and it's good to be like confident. Next, Padme Star Wars Stardust from Padme Star Wars asks, favorite color? Light shades of blue and turquoise. I'm quite an ice queen. So, and silver. Like, I'm a silver girl, blue girl. Like, I prefer cold, cold colors and combinations. Though I usually like any kind of color if it's the right shade. Next, favorite place you've traveled to? Probably Sweden, and also there is an amazing museum in Sweden, in Stockholm, in Södertälje, um, in the neighborhood called Södertälje. That's called Tomtits Experiment. Experiment. I don't know how it's called in Swedish, but yeah, how it's pronounced in Swedish. It's a museum where you find um, scientifical experiments, and a lot of fun experiments and uh, scientifical stuff. And it was the most fun museum I've ever visited. Like, we stayed the whole day, since like from 10 to 5. Like, it was like 9 to 5. Though I heard that 9 to 5 means 9 hours 5 days, or 9 to 5 like from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I don't know. Favorite pet out of all pets? Do you want me to choose? What? I like them all. I probably have a. I feel bad for saying this. I like Elizabeth, um, especially because she's like very cute. But I love them all, and I hate to say that I prefer somebody. Like, I love them all, them both. Favorite book you've ever read? Probably The Lord of the Rings, because it was like very, had a lot of interesting stuff in there. I need to reread it, but I'm currently rereading The Hobbit, but in English. I didn't finish it yet. I'm kind of, I reached the half of the book. But I want to finish it. I can't finish it this week, but next week I would want to finish it. And then maybe I'll go to The Lord of the Rings in English. It's not gonna be easy, but yeah. Um, like, the language is quite interesting, because it's like old English somehow, and there are a lot of words that I don't know. I always keep my phone next to me so I can search those words up. Next, what made you start your YouTube channel? Well, I wanted to be an influencer like for years. I was looking back at a drawing I made in 2023. So I was like 12, and I was like, I wrote next to the drawing, and like I drew myself as like a girl, and um I drew like a girl that was me, and next to it I wrote something that I want to be like a YouTube star or something. Um and now I should definitely write a letter to my 12-year-old self about this, because I had so many dreams that I now fulfilled. Um and probably the final kick was Belle's channel because she kind of inspired me a lot with her edits. Thank you, girl. You're amazing. And I remember when I told her in a comment on one of her edits um, last year in like February or March. I told her that I'd like to start a channel, but I don't think I'm so good at editing. So yeah, I've got a lot of like I wanted to have a channel and I just started it. Finally, this chick stopped yelling. Big one. Big one. Whoa. You want a sandwich? It's not really a sandwich. But yeah. My sister made some. She made herself one, and I asked her to make one for me as well. Next, favorite thing you did last year? It was quite a fun year, though it was very stressful. We had a lot of stuff going on here. Like we built a whole extension to the house, and it was kind of messy. Everything last summer here, but it was also fun. We had a lot of fun events, and also yeah, we had some family conflicts last summer that thankfully everything's okay. But honestly, to me, seeing family argue, it's just the worst thing ever. Like I just had that thought that I'm gonna run away, and yeah, but everything is all right now. So 2025 was a fun but stressful year. I don't know what's my favorite thing that I did. Maybe when I threw my mom's glasses into the water well and thought she was gonna scold me to, but instead she just joked that I was like in movies with fools. Like we were taking pictures like as ghosts with like bed sheets and sunglasses. And um, I made wow my neighbors. Um, I did a move and the sheet stretched and the glasses flew into the well. I had a panic attack, but we didn't get them back until now. They're probably on the bottom of a well. I feel really bad for the glasses. I'm I genuinely feel bad for them. This is honestly one of my biggest fears. Throwing stuff into wells. Like water wells are quite scary to me. When I hear about people falling in them, I wanna. Yeah. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? If it was for me, if it's something for me, probably meet my favorite celebrities or fix all my insecurities or bring characters from fiction to real life. But for the world, I want peace. Like, I just want some peace and all these stupid leaders to go away. Like, I'm just so tired of everything. I don't know. I'm tired of everything that's going on in the world right now. Next, Middle-EarthInspired asks, who's your favorite character from Lord of the Rings? From The Hobbit, it's definitely Bilbo. He's just like cutie and he's funny, really funny. And he's smart, cute, funny, and yeah. And from The Lord of the Rings is definitely Legolas. I love him so much. I kind of got into my elf phase right now that I'm rewatching The Lord of the Rings, and I just got this huge crush on him. I did not have this the first time I watched the movie in 2023. If I'm looking into my journal, I can say I wrote there that my favorite characters are Frodo and Legolas. But yeah, I did not have really a crush on them. I was probably quite like young. But yeah, Bilbo and Legolas, young Bilbo. and Legolas. Legolas in The Hobbit. I mean, I can't say he's not the same character. Like in The Hobbit, he's like arrogant and arrogant. How is this pronounced? And cold. But in the Lord of the Rings, he's a cutie. Like um, he definitely looks younger, and he not only his looks, but his personality. Like he's just precious. I love him so much. Okay. How many cats do you have? I have 7 cats. Six girls and 1 boy. Um, the girls' names are Maya, Elizabeth, Frida, Eba, um, Tumbi, and wait, there's one more. Um, wait. Ah, okay. And the sixth kitty does not have a name yet. And the boy is the nameless kitty's brother. I just got a pretty good name for him yesterday, Gimli. He's like a red-haired cat. Like he has like orange. He's an orange. He's fat and so funny. And I was like, Gimli kind of fits him. Next, Dana from or Dana or Dana. I don't know how to pronounce. I mean, should I pronounce it like in English, Dana, or like in other languages, Dana? I don't know. In Romanian, the name is pronounced Dana. So yeah. From Abba Addict asks, what was your favorite childhood TV show? Well, I grew up without a TV, which may seem quite strange, but yeah, I was okay without it. I mean, I'm a movie girl, not TV show girl, so yeah, I did not watch TV shows. Also, I did not really watch cartoons during my childhood. I watched a few, like mostly old ones. Next, please tell me how to pronounce your name. Please, I don't know, and I do not want to seem weird. I just have no idea. Um, you asked, what's your way to color art? Colored pencils, watercolor, paint, pens, etc. It depends on the style. Like I got a lot of like I have various styles, drawing styles, and it depends. I use everything. uh, I have watercolor drawings. I have pencil drawings. I have pen drawings. I also have marker drawings. So yeah. What are your thoughts about plushies, stuffed animals? Well, I've got a lot of them, mostly teddy bears and seals. I've got like 7 seals and like 5 teddy bears. I have one seal that my mom bought from Sweden before she had me. I think she got it before even being pregnant with me. So that seal is like, she's like 16 or 17 years old, that poor seal, and I still have her and I'm keeping her. She's my precious. And also, I have a teddy bear from when I was like 4 years old. Me and my sister had 2 identical teddy bears, but I don't know what happened to hers. Um, do you play any instruments? I actually have a piano, but I did not play in a long time. But sometimes I'm thinking about getting back to playing piano. I don't think I'm as good as I was. I mean, I've never been like a professional, but I used to play pretty much a few years ago. Do you have a favorite fictional character? Young Bilbo from The Hobbit and Legolas from The Lord of the Rings. Have you ever played video games? If so, do you have a favorite? Yes, mobile phone video games. It all started when I had my first phone, which was one of those classic sliding button phones, Nokia C205, the blue shade. I still have it, but it has like a tiny thing missing at the battery, and it I can't turn it on. I'm thinking about getting it to the to the repairers to repair because I have so many memories on that phone. And yeah, I used to play a lot Bounce Tales, City Blocks, Diamond Rush, and I found these games for Android as well. I actually played Bounce Tales a few days ago on my Android 14. And also, I have this game that I love, um, Neko Atsume. It's like a game where you have a yard and you have to collect kittens. It's completely ad free, and it's one of those games that you don't have to use your phone for hours. Like you just enter, set food and stuff, and then you come back to see what kittens visited, to take pictures of them. And I love this one. I've been playing it almost continuously since I was like 12. Like 2 weeks before I turned 12, I discovered that game. And also I love Clumsy Cat. It's like a game where you have to destroy a house while your owners are away. I love that one as well. I suggest you to try it. Clumsy Cat from Dingo Games. I think it surely is for iPhone as well. So yeah, I played video games and I still do sometimes. I I usually hate those like adventure things, most of them, because they're those kind of games that like make your heart beat for a simple thing on the screen, and they just give you those panic attacks that an enemy will like kill you in the game and stuff, and I don't like that kind of thriller. What's your favorite kind of flowers? Oh, um, I've got a lot of favorite flowers, and each season I get new favorite flowers. For spring, I really love white daffodils. I think are these called daffodils? I love them, and also they smell wonderfully. And also I love irises. Oh, and for summer, I adore. It's called summer lilac in Romanian. This is what it looks like. I don't know what it's called in English, but it smells amazing. It has like one of those smells like honey and something sweet, and you just want to eat them. And I hate these companies that they don't make perfumes from that flower. And like just a few weeks ago, I just got a new favorite flower, but I forgot. Narnian Princess Edits asks, "What are your top three favorite fandoms?" Well, I watched and read a lot of things, but the only fandom that I'm active in it's the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, basically Tolkien stuff. And I'm also quite in the fandom of backrooms and liminal spaces and stuff. Those just give me that sense of nostalgia and familiarity. So I don't think I can name three fandoms. Shut up! My goodness, I know it's funny. Um. So yeah, I don't think I can name three fandoms again, but two of them are surely the Lord of the Rings, like Tolkien and the Backrooms. This is why. Shut up! This is why I made that video, like POV. You're in the backrooms and you need to know. Uh, Pause the video to see who's with you. Tolkien edition. Like I combined my two favorite fandoms into a single edit. Rosalind from Sylvan Book Elf asks, "What are your top? No, which movies besides Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit do you like?" I watched a lot of them. They're mostly like lesser known movies. Like The Last of the Mohicans was quite interesting, but the book is way better. Um, Who whenever somebody asks me, I just forget everything. I don't know why. So yeah, I watched a lot of things, but they're like lesser known. I don't even know what to say. What's your favorite food? I'm not a picky eater. I eat almost everything, but I have a few favorite foods. Sushi. If you haven't tried it, try it, please. I really loved it. If you don't like it, respect. Not my problem. And also, if you eat meat, I suggest you to try Swedish meatballs. They're like some round things you can find at IKEA. You need to try those ones. Like I love them, and I have not ate any Swedish meatballs since 2022, since I went to Sweden, and I miss them. But they used to sell them at Lidl here in here, but they just don't sell it. Like at Lidl, they usually had that Italian week, Swedish week, and stuff. But now they just remove the Swedish week and they don't sell meatballs anymore. Do you wear wigs? No, I don't wear wigs. What was your least favorite book that you've read? I don't know. I don't think I've ever read a book that I did not like. I don't know. Which countries would you like to visit? Would you like to visit one day? I'm visiting Italy soon this summer, and I'm quite excited. And also, I want to visit in the future. I want to visit Russia, New Zealand, and Finland. New Zealand, you know why. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you know why. And then Gigi from Too Cool Studios asks, "Who's your favorite actor?" I'm not the kind of person who has like favorite actors, but I think I can say I really like Martin Freeman, who played Bilbo, and um, Orlando Bloom. Orlando. How is it pronounced? Orlando. Orlando. Whatever. Um, so these two that played Bilbo, young Bilbo, and Legolas. I did not see them in other movies, but I think I like them because they're just nice as people from what I saw. So I can say Martin Freeman and Orlando Bloom are my favorite actors. Do you like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit best? That's quite a tough question. I was thinking like earlier, like a few weeks ago, when I was rewatching The Hobbit, and I was like in the process of rewatching it, and I was like obsessed with it. I was thinking I definitely like The Hobbit more, but now I have mixed feelings. Like, I love them both for different reasons. Like, if I want something more light-hearted and fun, I would definitely pick The Hobbit. But also, The Lord of the Rings is more serious. And yeah, I don't know. And also, The Hobbit does not have kissing scenes, which is a huge green flag to me. I mean, I'm not talking that a kissing scene is a red flag, but I just hate they're so awkward. Like, stop. Next, Belle from former Shire Edits, now Baggins of Burke, asks, "Do you have any other kind of pets except cats, like dogs, for example? Have you heard them barking?" Those are my three dogs. I've got three dogs. One of them is like big. It's like what? No. One of them is like big. It's a huge dog. And he's a boy. And the other two are girls. I'm not gonna say bitches. Well, we should take the normal meaning of the word, right? Um. Whoa. and their names. One of them is Alma, and the other one we had her for almost 3 years, but we don't even know what's her name. We called her Baby in her health book, but yeah. So we have three dogs. Are you excited about new Middle Earth movies? What's your opinion on them and on casting? Yes, I'm excited, but I'm also quite skeptical on the cast. I don't know what to. I'm excited because who doesn't want more of Middle Earth? But also, I don't know. I'm quite curious to see how the new Aragorn will be. Though he won't be the iconic Aragorn, but let's see. And also, please, Martin Freeman and Orlando Bloom, come back, guys. Like, if they don't come, I'm gonna be crying. So, yeah, I don't know. For those who are coming back from the older movies, I'm happy that they come back. But I can't imagine like another Bilbo or another Legolas. Like, we already had two Bilbos. Why do we need the third one? And yeah, and also it would probably fit pretty good if they called Freeman back, because Bilbo is supposed to be a little older in the story for Hunt for Gollum anyways. So now Freeman is also older, so it might fit better. And about Orlando, I don't know what to think. I can't imagine another Legolas, like, no, please. But at the same time, I mean, probably he wouldn't have looked so weird and old in The Hobbit if they wouldn't have uh, put those blue contacts. In The Lord of the Rings, he looks way better with those dark eyes, sometimes brown, sometimes dark blue, but not those light, weird ones. But if he comes back, I hope he will have those dark eyes, because that make him look younger anyways. But I really want these two to come back. If not, I'm gonna be devastated. Do you ever have you ever read other Tolkien books except Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, like Silmarillion or The Children of Húrin? No, I tried reading the Silmarillion when I was um 12 or 13, but I just could not. Oh, maybe I'll try reading it now, before reading the Lord of the Rings, but in English. I have the Silmarillion translated into Romanian, and of course I'd start by reading it in Romanian, because it would be way too much to read in English. So yeah, but I haven't uh, until now. Next, do you have a list of movies you want to watch in the future, or list of books you want to read? I don't know. I'm quite curious about Star Wars and Sherlock. And of books, I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. The Silmarillion, I'm quite curious. Now that we were talking about it, do you own any Lord of the Rings merch, like posters, figures, keychains, books, or DVDs? I have the books, The Hobbit and the three Lord of the Rings. They're like that black edition with an autograph. Well, not a real autograph, but like on with the autograph printed on it. Those black editions with very thin pages. I don't know how to describe them. Uh, Here's a picture of them, and that is all the merch I have. Who got you into liking ABBA? Also, do you have any merch of them? Um, I heard about them at my mom at first. But she's not the kind of person who like fangirls over stuff. She's like, oh, I like somebody's songs. I don't care about them. Stuff like this. But I heard about them and I liked their songs. And in 2023, in summer, in autumn actually, I started digging into their albums and discovered a lot of great songs and became a fan. And no, I do not have any merch. I would like to get, I saw on their website they have one of those black caps with Dancing Queen written on them, and those are so cute. Maybe I'll get one day. Um, then Jessica Howells from Angel Eyes asks, do you like any other music artists other than ABBA and the members of ABBA? Yeah, but I like from these I know a lot of songs. I like a lot. Oh, probably the neighbors. I like using some kind of uh wood dye because it smells like wood polish. Um, I know like about 5 or 6 songs by Eric Clapton, and they're quite cool. And I also sang two. Ooh, ouch! What did I do? I sang two of Eric Clapton songs, and I plan on singing another one at my next show. River of Tears, if you know it. It's the longest pop song I've ever heard, like 7 minutes and something. 2 minutes of instrumental before the first lyric starts. I like a lot. Nightwish are also really cool. I sang one of their songs, "Sleeping Sun," and I'm gonna sing their song "Walking in the Air." Oh my goodness, I love that one. And also, they have a few really cool songs, like "Meadows of Heaven" is really cool. Keep in mind they're like a rock, Finnish rock band. They have a few cool songs like the Islander, I think it's called, one of them, and it's quite cool. It sounds a little like Björn Ulvaeus style of music. And then Meadows of Heaven is also nice from Nightwish, and there is one, the Crow, the Owl, and the Dove or something. I think that's the title, and that one is really nice. Something like an owl came to me, old and wise. It's really, really nice. It's like that classic style that really sounds Finnish somehow, and I love them. Okay, sorry. My mom called me. She's not home and she forgot something at home. Anyways, so yeah. What music did you listen to before you discovered ABBA? I was much into those royalty-free jazz songs, like the Fly Guy 5 or uh, Mike Franklin. Those royalty-free cute songs. I was much into them in 2022 and 2023, and still am. I mean, there's somehow joy and really cute. And also random songs that I've heard from my mom. I don't know, various artists. Do you like any other movies that are other than Lord of the Rings? I think I probably already answered this question. Like I watched a lot of them, but my comfort fandom is definitely Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I just I don't know, they're just it's my favorite. Do you like the Beatles? I heard some songs. They're pretty cool, but I'm not a fan. I don't know. What's your favorite food? I already answered this since somebody else asked the question. What's an animal you like other than cats? I like a lot of animals, like dogs, seals, hamsters, bunnies, a lot of stuff. I actually wanted to have a hamster when I was like 11 or 12, or like when I was 10 or 11, but My mom didn't want to get me one. She was like, do you want the cats eat them? Do you want the cats to eat him? What's your favorite decade of music? Usually what's between the 60s and late 80s. Sometimes there are like more recent songs that are like cool, but most of the songs that I like are like from middle 60s to late 80s. Do you have a fear of anything? Yeah, I have one. I've had this thing, what, 45 minutes? I've had this thing since I was very young. The fear of spider webs, not spiders, spider webs. Whenever I see one, I'm gonna jump to the other corner of the room. I'm often called dramatic for this. My mom always tells me, girl, you're old enough to know that spider webs will not eat you." But I know, I'm conscious they won't eat me. But I don't know, I just tend to get shivers whenever I see them, and I want to get over it, but I don't know how. Any tips? Welcome. What's something really interesting about you that we don't know? I don't know. I think I told most of the facts throughout the time. Mavi from I'm Just a Girl asks, you prefer ABBA or Frida? Both. I don't know. I don't think I can choose. Um, favorite ABBA favorite ABBA album? I don't know. All of them have like amazing songs and like less amazing songs. Um, I'm gonna skip one of them because I'm gonna answer it last. Favorite ABBA song in Spanish? Probably Felicidad. You prefer Frida songs in Swedish or English? Probably in Swedish, but I don't know. She has also amazing songs in English as well. Favorite ABBA album cover? Probably Waterloo. I don't know. Favorite Frida song? Probably Simsalabim, Threnody, Min egen stad. Um, Sorry, slowly. That's tough, don't do it. Du betonar kärlek lite fel. Sovrum, sovrum. Även en blomma. I've got a lot of them. I should make a playlist here on YouTube. And the last question, I skipped it. It's from Mavi. The last question I skipped it because the answer is gonna take a little. It's favorite drawing made by you. Well, I've got a lot of drawings here next to me. So, let me show you my favorite drawings. These are me, Bilbo and Annifried, like imaginary friends. This is an ABBA poster that I made, and here you can read "Made in Sweden." This is a seal in the water, but it looks really cool. ABBA drawing. Cats from above. I saw this on Pinterest and I decided to try it, and I really love how it turned out. Annie Fried. ABBA. I'm eating my own hair at this point. ABBA again. Elisabeth. Elisabeth again. Our friend group, like me, my older cousin, my younger cousin, my sister, my bestie, my bestie's sister, and my sister's bestie. and my bestie's sister's bestie, or my sister's bestie's bestie, if you understood. Oh, ouch, I've got some things here that, like, here I have a list of best of my kitchen fails. I need to make a video about those, but I'm not talking about them right now. This is another great drawing. Here, it's again my friend group. Me, my older cousin, my younger cousin, my bestie, my sister's bestie, and my sister, or my bestie's sister. Okay. This one, I'm very fond of this. It's me and a bunch of you all. It's pretty old. This drawing is pretty old. Please just shut up. This drawing is pretty old, and I met so many new people on YouTube since then. This is a drawing made after one of my sister's dreams about Bilbo and me. This is a drawing of the house from the game Clumsy Cat that I've been talking about. You should play the game before you'll understand this. This is a strange thing. I used to like drawing random faces and asking my sister for makeup colors, and then drawing these faces with weird makeup on them. Then I have this. Wait just a second. This side profile. I love this side profile. I've got a few cringe things here. For example, a girl drinking from a bottle. I don't know whatever was wrong with me. Then I have this folder with drawings. I have this Frida portrait. This ABBA drawing. Please pause the video and tell me there's something missing in this drawing. Pause it and tell me what is missing. I did not notice the thing was missing before somebody told me. Another ABBA drawing, but I put some tissues because it was it got dirty from another drawing. This is a drawing about my OC story about those people, the 𝑫𝒊𝒎𝒚'𝒔 family, if you remember. This is a drawing of Maya, but the front legs are just terrible. They're just so cringe. And I have a lot of these. So I have this was my first ever PvP on YouTube that I used in 2023 when I made my account. And this is a drawing of soap bubbles. I have this portrait of a girl which is also made with markers. Oh my goodness, the filter takes her face. Next I've got this watercolor. It's watercolor, all made by me. This is a map of one of my imaginary countries. It's quite interesting, but I need to reshape everything, like to make a new shape. Why did I take everything that I had? Oh my goodness, you need to see these. They're like water droplets. Stop with the wind, no! This is like a collage of pictures. This was like a band, an imaginary band. This was a journalist, and these were like characters and stuff. They're all made with colored markers. And then I don't know, do I have anything? This is a portrait of Gollum, but I think I made it, not my sister, or both of us, like a collab between us. And this is a drawing of Anifrid that I made. Then I have in this um I have this drawing of ABBA that I really love. I made it on the train last, not on the, I started it on the train, but I finished it, I don't know when, last winter in 2025. And also I have a few nonsense drawings like this, and this. These are actually cool, right? I made them on the train as well. And also this, that's like a mouth here, but here's like a toothpaste that's like a seal. I think it's quite cute. What is this? Oh, okay. And then I kept this as the last show. It's my the Hobbit poster that I made a few months ago, like in January. I love this one, and look how, like, for example, Thorin, he just looks like him, right? And this is Galadriel, and she has like this silvery tiara. What? The filter? Oh my gosh! Look his face. Yeah. Anyways, I love this one, and I'm gonna make a Lord of the Rings one as well. And these were my drawings, my questions, everything. Thanks for watching. 56 minutes. What? Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for 2,200. You dream, Dimy. Thank you for 250 subscribers. Thank you for all your support. If you're still here, Belle, I can't wait to see what's that notification about, right? And I need to eat my sandwich. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I can't wait to make the next Q&A. I love answering Q&A, so you might expect a new Q&A for the next milestone for 300 or something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for being here, for watching, and for asking the questions. Here, what about, what do you think about my hairstyle? I don't know. I tried making some elvish stuff, but it's not with braids. It's just with two clips here. But it's quite cool, and I think it suits me pretty well. Anyways, thank you all. Have a nice afternoon. Bye.